Hola people, I'm here with my guide of today, Alvaro, and he knows a lot about this area. Alvaro, can you tell us where are we now?
Uh, we are in the surroundings areas of Nevado del Ruiz. Nevado del Ruiz is an active volcano which is part of the Nevados National Park in Colombia. We are in the surrounding areas and we are located now just above 4,000 meters in a type of environment called páramo. As you can see, there are plenty of plants and flowers, and this is a very special environment in the highlands.
So we are here in Colombia and the region is called Caldas?
The region, this department is Tolima. We're
Tolima,
very
okay.
close to Caldas. At the spot we are now is part of Tolima department. We are located in Caldas, and we are in Colombia for sure, yes.
Okay. I want to ask you some questions about climate change. What do you think about climate change?
Yeah. Well, climate change in the recent decades, let's say 5 or 6 decades, is a social phenomenon that is causing damage and troubles to the environment. This is changing and is bringing consequences like melting the glaciers, the raise of the level of the sea level, dryness, the consequences like phenomena like La Nina and El Nino become stronger, causing floodings or dryness in some other areas. And this is due to the increase of the temperature, basically caused by the climate change.
But have you got an idea how we can adapt to those problems? Because you say there are a lot of problems in this area. You called dry, El Nino. But what are the biggest problems and how can you adapt to those problems?
Yeah. Like in this area, the large problem is the pressure on the environment. The deforestation, the people is cleaning land to start pasture and to start plantations for potatoes and growing up agriculture. So the battle of these areas is against agriculture because there is a thing we call the raise of the agricultural border, which is every time higher, and the farmers there try to farm as high as they can because they need land, because basically there is a lot of demand for food, and as long as this demand is there, we will have to use the land for plantation. And this is the largest threat for this area is agriculture, having consequences in the reduction of the level of water, changes on the vocation of the land, and all this also it raises the temperature and it affects the glaciers. And the glaciers is the very first source of water for the land. And when these glaciers disappears, which seems to be very soon, then we will be in trouble because maybe lack of water or problems to have clean, fresh water for us to drink. Yeah.
Do you think that we as human beings have the power to change this?
It could be, yeah. We need to make the people aware of these problems and also make ourselves aware of our behavior towards the environment. You know, basically, what I see is that the large cities and the developed countries is the consumption behaviors what causes demand on the environment, because our demand for products and services is so big and is so big that the environment has no capacity to produce materials and resources to supply this demand. So if we change our behavior in the consumption, we might have hope to do something. Anyway, these are cycles for the planet, and the cycles for the planet are almost unevatable. We cannot stop the next glacial period. We cannot stop volcanoes from making eruption and maybe covering the earth with ashes. And so there is very little we the humans can do against nature in big scale. But to get better our societies, we can do a lot of things. Yes. Yeah.
I really want to thank you for this interview,
Yes.
sharing your knowledge
Yes,
with us.
no problem, my
And,
friend.
and look in how beautiful area we are.
Yeah, we are here among the flowers. This is a flower called Senecio, and is one of the beautiful areas. Now the valley is dark, but yeah, you can still see the beauty of the place. It's been a pleasure, my
Muchas
friend.
gracias.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks a